We're not going to waste any time. We are in DaVinci Resolve 20, and today we're going to be showing you basic J and L cuts and straight cuts and how to actually build the tension in your story. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into a short film I shot called Mia, and we're going to be working on just a dialogue scene together. And it's just two people talking. We're not going to go into the fancy of putting the whole scene together because I don't know if we have enough time on that. But what we're going to do here is we'll just get a medium close on him and a medium close on her. And maybe a wide. So we have these three shots here. And we're going to piece it together just with the dialogue. And I'm going to show you guys all three different cuts. We are giving away a free copy of DaVinci Resolve Studio. You just have to enter your name and your email address within that link in the description box below or within the pinned comment. And that's it. Oh, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop this audio because I know, it's not organized at all, but you know, this is just a tutorial on how to do J cuts and L cuts. I'm not too worried about it. So we're just going to do a Command A and we're going to right click audio sync audio. And what you're going to make sure that you're checking is the retain embedded audio, retain video metadata. And the reason why I do that is simple because I don't trust any system at all. You know, if it's just a slightly hair off and your scratch audio is no longer there, you're going to have a heck of a time trying to sync everything up. And I know there's programs for it, right? So we're going to press sync. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to drag and drop my wide, and look at that. We have our boom, our lav, and our lav. And I'm going to click on this, drag it down here. Same deal, boom, lav, and boom. Okay, so the boom audio, it was only really usable in the close-ups. So I can already say that I don't like the boom audio, but I'm gonna go ahead and disable those. So this was the guy's lav mic. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure this is on mono. Change track type. Let's do lime is what I'm feeling. I like bright colors. And we're going to click on this. And if I can see it because my MacBook is covering it. And we're going to rename it to, gosh, I can't think of his name. We'll say cashier. And we'll see how well my computer handles this. I'm working on a 2018 MacBook Pro here. This is the girls, so we'll say thief. And seeing she's a girl, we're going to make sure this is mono. And let's do purple. And the rest of it can be deleted for right now. Not deleted, but disabled. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is the close-up.
Easy to see what they're doing with these notes.
Okay, let's start this cut right here so I can show you guys the power of J cuts and L cuts. Okay, so she's dropping a bottle of water, and that's basically alerting the cashier, right? So we're gonna cut it right here. 1, 4. Okay. And I'm going to go into let's do a shot on him. He's coming out.
And kind of crazy.
We'll start it right here.
Busy days we're living in with you. Busy days.
Kind of cut off his crazy part. Okay.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'll extend this just a little. Okay. And then what we're going to do here
Crazy day.
is we're going to bring this in here. And what we're going to do for this first one is I'm going to show you guys a straight cut. Okay, she drops the water. And we're going to pull out from the wide. And we're just going to jump in to this. So she's dropping it. In fact, for the straight cut, for purposes sake, we'll have her pick it up. Okay, so let's look at this.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo? Hey, kiddo.
Okay.
Crazy time. You agree, kiddo?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and find this.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, she just got caught. I'm doing this one-handed, guys. So this is just a straight cut. She drops it.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Kind of jerky, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to fix it and add a little tension by putting in a J cut right here. So we're going to do it right at the drop. And what we're going to do here is okay. And we're going to bring this in here. And then I'm not going to need a B-roll, but we'll go ahead and just move all this audio down. I know this is not the right way of doing it, but purpose's sake, it works. So what we're going to do is I'm going to layer this audio.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you?
And we're going to go ahead and carry out.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
You see how much more it adds? And
Crazy days we're living.
we could honestly even move this back to the cut.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
And you could feel the tension rising from this. Like, instead of her...
Yeah, definitely.
So she's going to be hesitant, I would assume. So what we're going to do here is find... Boom.
And would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What if we don't show this? What if we bring this in? D.
Crazy days we're living in.
Okay.
Days we're living in. Would you agree?
Yeah. So we're
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree?
just need to find the right spot here.
Days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So now you guys are seeing the point here, right? So we got a J cut, right? Here's an L cut.
Yeah.
So previous audio into new audio, old footage into new video. So it just adds that transition in, right? And let's see here. Where did I put her close up?
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot lately.
It's crazy to see what they're doing with these nulties.
Let's see if we just have a close up. Here we go.
Definitely.
Just water.
Okay. Boom. And we're just going to bring this over for right now and see where we're at with this edit.
Yes, definitely.
Just the water.
We might want to get his reaction to it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what we'll do here, I don't really
Yeah.
want to cut it from there. Maybe we'll just cut it right here.
You agree, kiddo?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And then we'll just carry this out. And then she's walking in. So
Sorry, how's your day?
we don't want it to where they're walking in. So we'll just cut it right here.
So,
And I want some more space. So we're just going to have him stare at her as she walks up, like he knows what's going on.
yes, definitely. Sorry, how's your day? Sorry, how's your day been going?
Okay. So the thing is like, you don't need to necessarily see them talk, right? Who wants to see them talk? It's more important on the reactions that you're capturing so you can get the emotion. The thing is like, there is no rules to editing at all. So if we did this, and I hate to say, but I am a perfectionist in nature, and this disorganized timeline is driving me nuts a little. So let's find a spot here.
Yeah, I never work.
Where does he say just the water?
Yeah, definitely.
Through the trash. Crazy to see what they're doing with these nulties. Just the water.
Just the water. We'll just keep it like that. And we'll move it over. Instead of him saying anything, let's just see what it looks like with straight cut.
Water. Just the water. Just the water.
My computer's struggling a little. Let's go into playback. Prefer proxies. If you're running on an older computer, this is a good method to go with. And we're going to go with quarter. Obviously, that lowers the...
Just the water.
Where does he say that?
Just the water.
Yeah, that's good.
It's crazy to see what they're doing.
Okay. Let's see what we got so far.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yes, definitely. Sorry, how's your day been going? Definitely.
We already said definitely.
Sorry, how's your day been going?
Just the water.
So that's just telling us that, she's nervous because she probably just got caught for stealing. I like the tension. I like where it's going with this edit. And I especially like how we got these cuts in.
Sorry, how's your day been going? Here,
Just the water?
The main thing about J cuts and L cuts is in everyday life when you're talking to someone, maybe you're looking away and you got, your focus scattered somewhere else, right? But you're still hearing what's happening and what someone else is saying. You don't necessarily need to see someone saying it to know that it's there. And it's all interpretation of imagination when it comes to creativity. Man, that's a lot of words, right? So it's all up to your interpretation when you're cutting. And so we're going to go in here and we're going to look at one more thing here.
It's crazy to see what they're doing with these nulties here lately. I seen one rummaging through the trash and they killed him on the spot. Here, let's gonna have to do this old school.
Okay, yeah, sorry that my AI never works for me. Maybe it's like the internet connection.
Honey, I'm gonna need a little help up here.
Okay. We might do this. And thing is like we're going from here.
Just the water?
Okay.
Sorry, how's your day?
Wow, my computer is really struggling now.
One run trash, yeah.
And don't worry, guys, when I'm editing a rather bigger project, I actually have access to a heavier machine. It's a Mac Pro desktop, and that handles all my VFX work and everything like that. This is just for all my smaller projects like YouTube and stuff like that.
One rummaging through the trash yesterday.
So let's try to make this awkward.
Cheers.
I've been hearing that a lot.
See where this is going.
A little quiet. How about yours?
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
That's crazy. What?
We don't need that.
That's crazy what you're seeing with these nulties here. Seen one rummaging through the trash yesterday and they killed him on the spot.
Okay. What's awesome about this short film was this guy here, he was not an actor at all. He was actually the store owner, and he graciously wanted to take part in this little small project that we were doing. And he did a good job. I mean, for his first time acting, right?
They killed him on the spot. Here, let's...
So I want to see him do his scan, and I don't want to see the audio.
Trash yesterday, and
but we will carry it over just for the heck of it.
they killed him on the spot. They killed him on the spot. They killed.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is bring this in.
And they killed him on the spot.
I love her reaction. So I'm going to keep that reaction basically as a cut-in.
Yesterday, and
we're going to shorten his speech. She's reacting.
They killed him on the spot.
Look at her reaction. Okay. So what we're going to do here
Spot. Here, let's.
Mm-hmm.
May have to do this old school, kiddo.
These are.
Killed him on the spot.
Okay.
May have to do this old school, kiddo. Here, let's. Gonna have to do this old school, kiddo.
Okay.
You repeat it because we didn't have a script supervisor, which is fine.
Kiddo.
Yeah, sorry that my AI never works for me. Maybe it's like the internet connection.
This is why it's saying that it's out of sync. You see this? This is your key flag saying that, hey, you're out of sync. So what we're going to do is just delete it because we're not going to need it.
My AI never works for me. Maybe it's like the internet connection.
Okay. So let's just spice this up a little.
Rummaging through the trap.
We got our scene basically made out.
Have to do.
Connection or something?
Honey, I'm gonna.
Okay, so we're going to go right here.
For me, maybe it's like the internet connection.
Honey, I'm gonna need some help here. Can you help me with this?
And I might end up bringing this in, doing an L cut.
For me, maybe it's like the internet.
Honey, I'm gonna need some help here. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, so we overlap her audio just a little. And that just brings in a little more.
Maybe it's like the internet.
Honey, I'm gonna need some help.
Maybe it's like the internet.
Honey, I'm gonna need some help here. Can you help me with this?
And here's the last part of the scene. We're going to see her just run off.
This. Wait. Wait.
Okay. We don't need to see her running off. But what we can do is go back to him and we'll duplicate it by holding our option key and find where he says wait.
Wait.
He's not really urgent, but what we can do is use the audio from here and line it up to his speech to make it work. So let's just see what we got.
Wait.
Okay, so he says it right here.
Wait. Wait.
Yeah, you see what I did? So now I used the audio from this angle on here, and that way we could see his reaction to her running away. He's ducking down.
Wait. Wait.
And we might want to see the door close. And he doesn't want to chase her. You've probably seen it every day, right? All right, so let's watch this through real quick.
Crazy days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yes, definitely. Sorry, how's your day been going? Here,
Just the water?
yeah,
That's crazy what you're seeing with these nulties here. Seen one rummaging through the trash yesterday, and they killed him on the spot. We may have to do this old school, kiddo.
Yeah, sorry that my AI never works for me. Maybe it's like the internet.
Honey, I'm gonna need some help here. Can you help me with this? Wait.
So just like that, we built a whole dialogue scene. And that took us about maybe 20 minutes to do. And you can see some of the straight cuts. So these are just straight cuts, right? We have our L cuts and our J cuts. And that's the importance of using J cuts and L cuts here, because you can feel the tension, especially from right here. You know,
Just the water.
we see her being awkward.
Crazy what you're seeing with these.
We see him talking.
Seen one rummaging through the trash yesterday, and
Now look at his,
killed him on the spot.
you see her reaction? That's what kills
Do this old school.
everything right here.
Sorry that my AI.
I'm gonna say kill, but works. But you see what we're doing here? We're just building out the timeline. And so we're seeing everything being played out right here.
Wait.
And then boom, we see her walking out. And this whole scene right here is 30 seconds long. And this would be good for a rough cut or rough pass, you know, because obviously we can go back through it and really cut the fat.
Days we're living in. Would you agree, kiddo?
Oh, yeah.
We have the audio going on. There's no dead space.
How's your day been going?
Just the water.
Some of these takes, we actually had the refrigerator running, so it's
It's crazy what you're seeing with.
hearing that humming noise, you know?
One rummaging through the trash yesterday, and they killed him on the spot. We may have to do this old school, kiddo.
Yeah, sorry that my AI never works for me.
All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys got something out of this, learning the L cuts, J cuts, and the power of cutting this way to actually build tension in your story. I absolutely love the power that you can create from J cuts and L cuts. And, you know, there's no wrong way of doing it, guys. Literally. I mean, your imagination is, you know, free game when it comes to editing. It is your story to tell, right? I just want to guide you guys through the best process to do so. All right, so until next week, we will see you back in the editing room.